I'm really still figuring it out at this point. I'm making music that just however it comes out, you know what I mean? Previously, my music has had heavy reggae influence, and you could call it reggae. But in terms of moving forward, I don't know what it will be. So I wouldn't describe it. It's just once you receive it and you feel like classifying it, however, then you can.
Putting up borders, splitting the earth into worlds. So if I belong to the third world, it means that the first bears more fruit. So selfish with what we have, and not really mindful of who.
I mean, I think as a little girl, like as a toddler, I heard "Carry Your Candle," which is a gospel song, and it just hit different, you know. I think that's one of my earliest memories of music, and I remember me feeling really peaceful because of it. I don't know. I remember that moment, and then just growing up, just really burying myself in music, you know, to just cope and just loving the different sounds my mother used to play. And then in the square you'd have, you know, like a sound system every weekend, people playing some old Gregory Isaacs. Like, it's just a vibe. Once you're around Jamaica, there's just so much. Once you're in Jamaica, it's just a whole heap of music all the time.
So mighty, well, if we cannot see, we feel.
It became urgent for me to find some kind of purpose in this life, because I was just kind of sinking, feeling overwhelmed, not feeling fulfilled in the job that I had at the time. This was about, what, 19, I think? Me being in that place and just not feeling fulfilled, and choosing not to go to college because I don't want to run up a debt, you know. That made me think about the thing that's been kind of keeping me together, which was music. Since I met Protege, that's when my career really kicked off. You could tell that he was sincere in what he had to say. It's not that he was just saying nice things, you know, but he was sincere in what he had to say, and I signed on to work with him, have him be my manager. He's kind, he's good at listening, but if I need to sit down for an hour and just share my qualms, he'll listen to me.
Putting up borders, splitting the earth into worlds. So if I belong to the third world, it means that the first bears more fruit. So selfish with what we have, and not really mindful of who will suffer, and so we continue to tear down, uproot.
I want to take my music to the world stage. I want to connect with as many people as possible, because that's the point of us being here, like to develop relationships, and it doesn't have to be super close relationships, but maybe it can be a one-sided relationship too, where like somebody listens to a song of mine and they're moved and they're better because of it. Just even, you know, like for a day or something, or it changes like a perspective. I think that's important. So I want to take it to the biggest stage ever and just be as much of myself as I can be, honestly, and just share from there.